I ended up calling all my plays in college. I called all my plays in pros and not realizing that people don't call their plays. And so that is one of the things about my life that I get the biggest kick out of saying, I call my own plays. Well, Brady didn't call his own plays. He flipped a card, number 6. I never saw a card. What does it say on the card?
Yeah.
Say a play?
Oh, so yeah, there's like 3 plays. It has all the plays. If it's a wordy, if it's a high word play where you have 2 plays in one, that's just sometimes when they would have it, so they would see the back end play.
Yeah. See, I just sat there and looked at the marker. The placard would move down. I go look over there. What do y'all think? That 5 yards or 4? Looks like 5 to me. That'd be long yardage, won't it? What do y'all think we ought to run here? I mean, that was the way to play, man. Get in a huddle with your guys and scratch your head and go, shit, I've already called this play twice. Well, then stalwarts say, yeah, let me run a post option on the offside. I think this guy's set up for the post. I said, all right, let's run the same play. And you do the post option. And Lynn, if I can squeeze that into you, if he stays back, I'll go to you on top of the dig. But if not, if he falls over, I'll go to you on the cue. John's, all right. And then there it is, wide open.
Now,
That's fun. That's fun. That's when you're in the huddle. And Franco says, hey, give me on that trap, man. This guy's doing, okay, let's run it. Now, I'd say I call plays, but we call plays.
Yeah.
Because I involved everybody.
Now, what is the offensive coordinator doing?
Didn't have one.
So the head coach?
Had a head coach.
But who's running the meetings when you guys are?
The running back coach and the receiver coach. I think Dick Hoke, Tom Moore, and Chuck Noll would sit down and put the offense together. And then it would be presented to us by Chuck a great deal with Moore and Hoke adding something. But when you run a play, viewers ought to know, when you run a play in football and it's not successful, but in practice it's set up to be successful. Yeah. So if it's not successful, it's not my fault. It's their fault, But I'm calling the plays, and so it's my fault for calling the play. So it was whenever things weren't going right, I'd say the running game's not working the way I wanted. I'd say, hey, Dick, we're doing this. I can see this and that. And then he says, well, let's try this, let's try that. I'd say, okay. Now this passing game, I'd say, Tom, we've run that on 3rd and short. They're shutting that down. They tried this and we tried that. I'm thinking maybe go out this. He says, okay, go that route, see what happens. And if that doesn't work, then we'll come back with that. I said, okay, that sounds good. And it would work or it wouldn't work. And then I'd say, okay, then the guys would say, I can't do this, I can't do that. One time I get in the huddle, Franco says, give me the ball on 92 tackle trap. And I said, okay, 92 tackle trap, touchdown.
Yeah.
That's just how I say I call the plays, but I had a whole lot of help in the huddle calling plays.
Now, did you see as you were in the league longer, your ability to call plays and see things? Did it get better and better? I mean, that's crazy because there's an art. What people don't realize, there's an art to calling plays.
You call plays. Plays are like a beautiful movie. There's a beginning and there's an end, and there's a storyline, and there's stars in the storyline, and maybe it's a romance or maybe it's a drama, melodrama. So a movie is kind of like that, or going to a 4-part play, maybe an opera. I mean, it's all set up beautifully and everything is tied in. And it's like you learn if the dancers, which are the safeties, if they dance this way, then the linebackers have to dance that way. And if the corners are in this, or the inside technique, outside technique, are they squaring up, looking at them? There's little things you learn in the middle of the play. You go, ha, 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 So you learn to pick up on all of this. And then when it's all said and done, it really got kind of easy. And there was sometimes when they would fool me with, they would give me a look, and then first time I ever saw 2-man, zone 2-man.
Yeah. They
set up, all right, in zone. They jammed, and they rode and ran, all right? Well, I had the tight end on a bow out. Oh.
Trap corner.
And then the corner pulls off. Yeah. and I went, whoa. Now, where did this come from? Now, how did that happen? He's running, And then you go, oh, you dog, you got me.
Corners
got
can lie.
Me. Yeah.
The corners can lie, but them safeties can't.
Yeah. So yes, exactly. And so it was, you just pick up. It's basically that simple. Now they make it really. I think today with all the formations that are set up, I think it's pretty much set 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 because there's so much shit to read. And when you had the 2 tight ends and you were doing all of this, I loved it because I say 1,000 times during the year doing highlights, best route in football is a crossing route. It is my opinion. It's the one route that is fabulous. Clear them out, cross them, see who drops and bites. He's there, swing hook. What a tight end zone, sit down, man, run away, then a zone, then a seam, then the outside. You got this. Now you got a seam and a takeoff. Oh, baby. Yeah, I love it.
It's so cool to hear you talk about calling plays, and people don't understand that that's
fun.
It's fun, but that is extremely hard to be able to manage. We talk about this whole, quarterback operation, quarterback manager now with like the Brock Purdy's and all these guys that are just in there and they're operating at a high level.
Right.
They got some of the best minds in their head.
Yes.
Telling them to play. Like Terry doing that all himself.